Hi guys, it's been so long since I've been in front of the camera and I'm sorry. It's just, life's just been kind of a little bit crazy lately. It's been a little crazy. Also, I've kind of been diving more into other types of social media. TikTok. There's always new stuff. I feel like, unfortunately, Instagram, YouTube even, is just dying, for lack of a better word. I mean, I don't know. I don't really see numbers going up on Instagram. I don't really see numbers going up on YouTube. It might just be for me because I'm not that interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're not as popular as they used to be. I could be completely wrong and you guys can correct me if I am, but I feel like creators aren't really posting a lot anymore. I don't know, maybe it's this whole change of the world, maybe it's this whole quarantine and pandemic thing going on, but it just seems like it's dying and it sucks because I still want to have motivation to post. And I do have motivation to post, but it's just, I don't interact with a lot of you anymore. And even on Instagram, I don't really have many people that interact anymore. Like on platforms like TikTok, I interact with people all the time and I feel like it's growing and like my other channels are dying, which is fine because ultimately I started posting for myself. I started posting because I wanted to remember the moments that I post about, and the videos on YouTube that I post are more so for me so that a year from now I can go back and look at what I was doing and where I was and who I was with, and it's that part's fun for me. So I will always be posting on YouTube, maybe not as consistently, which I feel like I should start being more consistent and posting more and showing you guys our lives because it's awesome. Our lives are awesome. They're different. We live in Tahoe. Like not many, I don't really know, maybe I haven't even seen any, but I don't know many vloggers that live in South Lake. So yeah, but this whole video is going to be a Q&A because like I said, I've been really active on other social media platforms like TikTok, and I did ask for questions because a lot of people have been asking me questions on there. So a lot of you guys have heard these questions before, a lot of you guys haven't. So if you're here from TikTok, hello. If you're not, hello again. So I did ask on Instagram as well if you guys had any questions for me. I know that a lot of people on there are just the same people that have been there from the beginning, so much love to you guys for sticking around. Some of them are new, so I'm gonna go over some of them. A lot of them I have already answered in previous videos, but let's get to it. So the first one is, how long have you been riding and what was your first bike? So I have been riding for almost 4 years, maybe, give or take. And my first bike was a Kawasaki 300 and her name was Mila, and I'll put a picture of her right here. She was like the eye-opener for Kawasaki, like 100%. I loved that bike and I fell in love with Kawasaki because of that bike, and it's just pristine machine. Okay, second question, any more track days? Yes, definitely more track days. You guys remember Leo, my beautiful, beautiful boy? And how old are you? How old are you? He's 5. 5 years old and already looking like he's 7.
I'm not old.
Okay, so yes to more track days. We are actually planning and hoping, fingers crossed, that there is some open availability for October for Thunderhill, and it's going to be with some awesome friends of ours that we actually met on our first track day, and I'm so excited. So obviously if that happens, I'll bring you guys with us. It'll be kind of our second track day vlog, and it'll be better. We'll be more prepared and it'll just be awesome. I really hope it works out. Has Leo wanted to ride, shown any interest in motorcycles? Yes. Okay, so this has been like kind of a constant conversation with Callie and myself. We want to get Leo into riding really bad. He wants to get into riding. It's just a matter of finding a pocket bike for him to use or something for him to be able to practice on. We're thinking a dirt bike, but then if it's a dirt bike, we have to have him practice on dirt, and that's kind of a drive for us. If it's a pocket bike, there's kind of a little bit more availability for roads. Like I know this perfect empty parking lot around our area that would be awesome for him to learn on. So it just depends on what's available. If we can find a pocket bike that's within our price range, that's not completely trashed, because we definitely want something that's not new, something that he can drop, that he can learn on, but you know, obviously something that still runs, if you get what I'm saying. Yes, he does want to ride. Yes, we want him to ride more than anything. So it's just a matter of timing. How do I get as thick as you? Okay, Evie, squats, protein. That's the recipe right there, is squats. Speaking of which, I might be starting up fitness vlogs again, because that used to be such a big part of my life. It used to be such a fun, like, it was my thing. Fitness was my thing. And obviously I'm not like super fat. I didn't like gain all this quarantine weight, but at the same time, I also haven't been as dedicated to the gym as I used to be. So the gym's a little bit far away from me. I'm no longer at the Tahoe CrossFit gym because A, the hours don't mix well with my work. B, it's incredibly expensive. And C, I don't really have a C. I want to be there more than anything. Like, that's the gym that I fell in love with here. But unfortunately, the times just don't work. They close by the time I'm off. The only times that I'm available, they don't have open gym. So it didn't work out for me. So I made the switch to Anytime Fitness because it's the only option that is open 24 hours that offers weights. And to be honest, I haven't lifted since, like, heavy lifted since the beginning of this whole pandemic. I haven't done like snatches, clean and jerks. I haven't done any of that since then. So I literally have to build up my muscle from the ground up. And then throwing out my back, I can't just dive right back into what I was doing because I will hurt myself. And I do not want to throw my back out again and put Callie through that again, because that was awful. I'm kind of glad that I'm back at a normal gym, you know, a staple gym, because they have everything I need to be able to build everything back up once I'm at a place that I want to be. Just like when I very first started lifting, once I am back to where I want to be and I have a stable ground, then I will advance onto a gym that better suits my level. Right now I'm starting from the beginning, and that's okay. Everybody starts from somewhere, even if you have to start over multiple times. It's just a part of the journey. Evie, to answer your question, that's how. Dedication, consistency, protein, and squats. Okay, so this is more from TikTok now. Those were just kind of some of the Instagram questions that I got that weren't repeats of the other videos that I've done. Any more thought to more videos? Yes. So I guess I could talk about this now. I, as you guys know, had the AGV. This guy right here, this was my third helmet, I think. I had the first Shoei 1200, and then I had a Voss, what was that one called? Voss something. And then I got the AGV, and this one has the drop visor. Wherever, I haven't worn this helmet in so long. This guy. So yeah, I got this, and then on track day, actually, Callie was actually going to surprise me with a brand new Shoei X14, but the guy that had it didn't bring it and it didn't arrive, so that was kind of a fail. But those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, TikTok, you guys haven't seen this helmet yet, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to post this video is because you guys haven't seen my new helmet, because I haven't done a vlog with it yet, because I don't want to mount a GoPro on this helmet. I want the one that just like slips onto the front, doesn't stick onto the helmet, doesn't damage it, because I really like this helmet and I don't want to put a GoPro mount on it, but I will. So that kind of answers the question about more videos. Yes, I want to post more moto vlogs, but not until I get a mount for the helmet. So this is my brand new X14, and she is beautiful. I love it so much. This has been my dream helmet for the longest time, and I got the one in white. And as you guys know, I always have stickers. I always have teeth on my helmet. I had it on my AGV, I had it on my Shoei, my first one, and I had it on my Voss helmet. And I decided to go with a holographic, and you can see that it's like different colors. I don't know, it's holographic, so it changes with whatever light is in front of it, and I love it. The Shoei X14 has been the best helmet by far that I have ever owned, and I don't think I'll be ever owning another one. Like, I don't think I'll ever stray from the X14 because it is so nice. People ask me how I make my teeth on my helmet. I get questions like this, and I've gotten questions like this since before a long time ago, I started getting these questions, and I basically buy a piece of vinyl from Michaels, from wherever sells vinyl, and I literally hand cut. I hand cut, guys. I hand cut every single sticker of the tooth. Like, I hand cut all this, and it takes forever, but that's how I get my teeth. That's how I've always done it. I have never used a stencil. I've always hand cut all my teeth, and I've made it for one other person. Like, I've done it for one other person before, and I haven't done it since because it was such like a struggle, because at first I needed the helmet in my possession to be able to measure it appropriately. So yeah, for those that have been asking if I use stencils for my teeth, no, I do them all by hand, and it is so fun. Like, I love doing it. I don't even go in like a straight line. I just do them like sporadically, and then it just all comes together. It's so fun. But yeah, that's my new helmet, my brand new X14, and I love it so much. Okay, so this is kind of tying into also me and Callie and babies. Are you guys going to get pregnant soon, or are you already expecting? You've been off of YouTube for a while, I see, so I was just curious if that was why. No. And that's actually the first question I've ever gotten on if, you know, I didn't even know that people knew that I was off YouTube for a little bit. It really hasn't been that long, and I'm not even close to being well known for people to even notice. No, I am not pregnant. I am very much not pregnant. And no, we're not expecting to have a baby anytime really soon. We haven't discussed a specific timeline, but it has been a conversation recently, so yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Where do you live? I live in South Lake Tahoe, and it feels so good to say that. Oh, I love it here. Everything. I love it. If you guys ever want a video just dedicated to what we do in Tahoe and like what type of things there are in Tahoe, I got you. But yes, South Lake Tahoe, that's where we live. New teeth on your helmet. Yeah, new teeth on my helmet. Old teeth were the black ones on my AGV, and the new ones are the holographics. So yes, new teeth. Best bike that you've had. So the best bike that I've had, I've only had two. So the best bike is probably the one I have right now. It is my 2017 ZX6R, and I love her. She has always been my dream bike. I don't think I'll ever go to a higher size just because I have so much fun on her. I'm honestly, I'm not the type of person that's like, I need a faster bike, like I need something that will beat everybody. That's not me. I'm not the type of person to do that. So I really like my 600. It's perfect for me. I can go as fast as I'd like to go. I don't need to go any faster. And plus on the track, I feel like she handled so well. And I love cornering. I love technical tracks, and I feel like the 600 is perfect for that. But my favorite bike is probably the 600. I have ridden other bikes, but my favorite is the 600. What do you use to film? So this is for TikTok, so I'm assuming it's for my videos where I'm dancing. But for those, I use my GoPro Hero 8, I believe, the black one, Black Series, and I love that GoPro. At first I had a lot of problems with it, but as long as you keep up on the updates for the GoPro itself, it's really not that bad. The quality of that GoPro is incredible. Like I can grab pictures from videos, and it's amazing. I love that GoPro. And as far as like normal vlogs, I was before using my iPhone, God, iPhone, what are you? iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is what I use for my photos. I also have this guy for photos, and this is my old school. I've had this for freaking ever. This is my Nikon D7000, and I swear by this camera. This is like my go-to camera for any type of like super crazy shoot that I want to do, or like, it's like the perfect camera. And I have two lenses for it, one of them which broke. We're not going to talk about that though because it's a really sensitive subject. This camera for like if I'm doing pictures for somebody, or I really want to get some good detail on what I'm photographing, then I'll use this camera. Otherwise, I use this, and the camera that I'm filming on right now is my brand new Canon G7X, and I love it for vlogging. Like, the image is crystal clear, the audio is amazing. I could probably get an extended like mic with a little fuzzy thing on it to enhance it or whatever, but this is what I've been using for vlogging now. Motovlogging, so motovlogging, Hero 8. Pictures, iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Nikon D7000. And for vlogging currently handheld is the Canon G7X. So those are the three things that I've been using for my videography and photography. And I guess this will be the last one. What got me into riding? This has been the question. So what's gotten me into riding? When I was, I want to say maybe 17, between 17 and 20, I used to hate motorcycles. Like, more than anything, I would hate that they would zoom right past me when I was in the car with my parents, or when I first started driving, they would just be all over the place. And I couldn't, you know, I don't really know what specific bike it was, but I was scared of them. They were fast, they were loud, they were obnoxious, they were, you know, it was something that I didn't see appealing. And then when I got into a very toxic relationship, I was willing to try anything to, for lack of a better way of putting this, to put myself into a position where I was terrified, and I was not, it wasn't something that I wanted to do because I was in such a toxic relationship, and I was made to feel like I was only good enough to do things that I didn't want to do. If that makes any sense, I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you've been in a relationship like that, where the person that you're with makes you feel like you don't, the best way to put this, you get what I'm saying. So basically, I got into riding because it was something that I didn't want to do, but I forced myself to do because that's was my way of like punishing myself or something, I don't know. But I took the safety course and I fell in love. Like, it was an immediate turnaround of my point of view. So I took that safety course, and it was no longer something that I thought that I had to do, or that, you know, it was no longer, it was actually an escape from my toxic relationship, was to ride. It was, I don't know, it was the adrenaline, it was the freedom, it was the escape that I had when I rode that just completely solidified everything about it. I no longer hated it. It was the complete opposite side of the spectrum. I was in love with riding, and, you know, I even got asked that question, well, you love your bike more than me, don't you? And it was, in my head, it was a hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah. But on the outside, I was like, no, like, no. Now, like, that's how I found my wife. Riding was how me finding the love of my life happened. And riding saved me, and Callie saved me. And I would never stop riding for anything, for anyone. I would never stop. And that past relationship, it was a battle, because it was either that person or the bike. I wanted to pick the bike, because the bike then led me to her. The bike then led me to so many open doors, so many amazing people, so many friends, so much family. And that's how I got into riding. Long story short, that's how I got into riding. It was the best decision I have ever made. But it turned out, you know, it started off being something that I was terrified of and hated, and then turned out to be something that I could never see not in my life. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Q&A. I don't really have any other questions. That was it. I never really do get many questions. This was just like a brief one. Also a check-in with you guys to make sure everything's going well with you. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I live in the most beautiful place in the world to me, and I'm with the most beautiful woman, and I have the most beautiful son, and I feel like I have achieved the most beautiful life. So I hope that you guys feel that to some extent as well. I hope that you cherish what you have in your life. This is a video of thankfulness. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like I do that a lot, but expect more motovlogs once I get my whole camera helmet thing situated, because I gotta figure that out, because I do want to motovlog more. I have time, like some time, and this weekend we actually have more time, I hope, because Leo will be going hopefully to my parents' house, his grandparents' house, and so we might have some time to ride, and I will try to figure out something as far as vlogging. But I do want to film more if you guys are interested in that. As I said before, I feel like this platform is slowly decreasing in the amount of usage, and Instagram as well, but if you really want to see me and my content, which probably not, I do post on TikTok. That's like the thing. And I can't believe how many people have decided that it's fun to watch me, because it's insane. But I will also put that link down below. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having an awesome, it's August. Oh my god, it's August now. Holy crap, where'd the time go? Yeah, I hope you guys have a really good August. Shit, you know what I miss? I miss concerts. And it's August. I haven't been to a concert this year. Ooh, that needs to change. I'm gonna go freak out about the fact that I haven't seen Illenium this year, and my goal is to see him every single year. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and thanks for watching, and I'm sorry it took me so long to post again, but I will get better at it. Okay. Bye guys. I love you so much. Stay awesome, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe.